Hey, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
And let's talk about
Loving Hip Hop, New York.
Yes. So the new characters are Peter Guns, even though he was there last season.
Oh yeah, at the end.
Yeah, for the New York one, but he's now a main character. Peter Guns, his
baby mama Tara,
his artist Amina, and then we got of course Joe Buddens is back with
Tahiry, and
K Michelle is now on the New York one.
Get that check.
And we got a boy. What's his name?
Rich Dollars. I like
Rich, and Erica. And we got Yandy and what she's going through with all that. So this is what this is our cast for Love and Hip Hop, and of course it's mess,
garbage,
lots of mess. So we could just automatically start talking about
the nasty mess,
Mr. Panky,
Peter Guns.
So,
or Erica Mena call him Little Guns.
Little Guns, and you know what? We should call him Little Guns. We should call him Messy Guns, because it starts out with him, showing that he's a family man, that he's with his baby mom. What's her name again?
Tara. Tara.
And they have 2 children together.
She said, what did she say? They've been together off and off. What did she say? She's known him 13 years.
It's been a long time, bottom line.
And he's living in her apartment with her and 2 kids.
And she's put up with a lot of his stuff, or whatever the case may be. Basically, she's stuck around.
She said that, he had a double life or whatever when he was with her and she was pregnant. He also had another baby on the way or something like that she had no idea about. Or whatever, but she's still with him.
Like a fool. But, so he has this artist.
Amina Butterfly.
She's from the group Black Butterfly, whatever. I don't really recall them that much. They have a song, rockabye, I'll be your baby, lullaby, make me go crazy. See, I have a slight memory of it, but whatever. But yeah, so she went up there. They had that's his artist, and Yandy and Rich was doing this. They
started a label together.
Yeah, so they did this little promo thing, and they were supposed to be coming there. Different artists were showcasing, and he's there, all proud of his artist, and and she performs. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't dig her that much. I don't think that she's.
But before they even got there, he was in the house with his family or whatever. And he was playing the guitar and he was like singing a song about his chick, and so he told the little boy to finish it, and he was like, we don't get along because you think you know everything.
Yeah, it was whatever. And he told his baby mom, we going to the showcase, I'm gonna wear a suit, I'm a manager now.
He said, she's like, oh, why you tell me he's gonna wear a suit? He was like, I'm a manager now, I gotta wear a suit.
Basically, he's full of it.
You sound weak. You sound phony.
And you sound like you're putting on. So they go to the showcase. She performs. They like, she's doing great. Of course, this is for the show, whatever. Because, I mean, I honestly was not that impressed, whatever, I guess. So, he's all happy. After she performs, he walks up to her. And, baby mama's not around. And he up here he giving her kisses, giving her hugs, and looking all that, but looking at her eyes.
But she and he's moving her to the cheek, and she's like,
yeah. But and of course she keeps getting as many touchy feels as she can off of homie. Come to find out, he's been banging shorty. You know what I'm saying? And it's making him look stupid because just on the last episode he told Rich, stop banging Erica.
Yeah, don't mix business
with pleasure. And look at what he's doing. He's banging shorty. Bottom line, we're going to fast forward this because we're not going to recap everything that happened in the show. Bottom line, there was a scene where he spent the night with chick because she was like, stay the night with me. And what is she looking like? A side chick. As we're watching, we're like, this side chick trying to keep him from his family, even though he's not married to Tara.
And before that, he had spent the night with her and he didn't come back home to take his son to school or pick him up.
And even though he's not married to the baby mama, this is who he's spending a life with.
And who he's living with.
But I'm bottom line, though, baby mama's stupid for staying waiting for that long.
Yeah, the baby mama, she gonna confront him talking about what is this on Instagram or whatever, him with the chick laying on his chest, and he was like, it's just my artist.
Okay.
And then the caption of the picture says, where I want to be. She didn't take a picture of the microphone or the studio material. Like, she was like, where I want to be.
The bottom line is, you chicks be playing yourself, staying with these dudes for 50 years, giving them your teens, your 20s, your 30s. These dudes is not trying to marry you. You're playing yourself, but this is what happens when you do this. If you check out that Jim Jones effect, a lot of chicks, y'all probably get mad at what I be saying. But when you stay with these dudes like that, what's happening to Miss Tara on Love and Hip Hop will happen to you. Better believe it. So the thing is, he's lying to her, talking about, my phone was off.
Yeah.
And then he was like, but you kept calling me. And she was like, so was your phone off for what? You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is he was laid up with Chick Amina, his artist.
But no, and then the scene where Amina, I guess she was singing again, showcasing her talent for Rich or whatever. So she's gonna be signing her to the label or whatever. And Rich was like, how's it going or whatever? And he was like, she sound good. And
he was like, yeah, she looked good too.
Yeah,
and
Rich was like, that nigga Rich was like,
yeah, Rich is funny. Because he was like, yo, he said, you're not supposed to be looking at her like that, right, manager? You know what I'm saying? And I know he looking at because earlier Erica said that to him. She was like, people will do you dirty, tell you not to do something, and then they turn around and do the same thing, but 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what Peter Guns is. Well, kind of what Peter Guns is doing. Kind of. So come to find out, we thinking Chick is side chick, right? All this time we thinking she's side chick. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out she's side chick, but she's the married side chick. What is that?
That's that 2013 life. What is going on?
These chicks are bogus out here. Y'all need to get it together out there. Y'all making all female. It's like you making females look stupid. These dudes are going to be thinking that they could come to a chick who got her mind right and pull that garbage. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get it together. That joint is bogus.
Not over here.
Not at all.
Not over here.
That joint is crazy. So, and so check this out. So when she was like, I'm the wife. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, did he really just marry his artist and then make the chick who he been with all these years
13
the side chick? Like he made her the other woman. First of all, and I feel
the mother of both of his sons.
And I feel bad for this woman because it's like she don't even know that she's sleeping with a married man. She don't even know that she's that girl. You feel me?
It's not even her fault because she didn't come into it this way. She's living with this dude.
This dude lying to her. But see, that's what you can't be just staying with these dudes who keep getting you pregnant and they not even offering you a ring. They not even offering the match. They not even like, yo.
He's looking like they should have put a ring on.
Okay? That's crazy. Step off if you ain't trying to marry me. Don't keep impregnating me, you dumb broad. Stop letting them do that crap to y'all. But anyway, come to find out, baby mama is not only the baby mama, but she's the other woman.
Damn. And she didn't think that. She was in bliss, yo. She's sitting there and she's happy with him in this little apartment. And don't with all of them in there.
Exactly.
And she's happy.
But she don't know yet. She don't know yet that he's actually married to Chick. But that was the bomb that was dropped at the end of the show. That Mr. Panky has a Mrs. Panky and it's not baby mama.
That's crazy.
He is bogus. But we thought about it. Why would he do such ratchetness? And it has to be for the money. There's no way.
He said, if you won't do it for me, do it for the cheese.
Okay? Check this out. As her manager, he's going to get 10 to 15%. But as her husband, he will get an additional 50% if she makes it. You feel me? And obviously, he has the connections to get her a deal. And whatever the case may be. So whatever she gets as her husband, that's a 50-50 split. He got his hands in her money. And I'm sure he's controlling her enough where he could be, you feel me, all up in that cash. And then he's still the manager. So he's going to get his cut before she even get her cut. So, all jokes aside, Mr. Panky, Peter Guns, is pimping. Okay? That's what he's doing. Now, the thing is, he's playing himself, but maybe this is what he's doing so that baby mama and the kids can be all right.
I don't have time for it.
He's a mess.
He is a mess. I don't even trust him. He's one of them snake ass, use an animal, use a mother effing animal.
Garbage. Like that's what that was pretty much the highlight of the show with that dude. Yandy's going through her mess with Mendici being in jail. First of all, let's talk about the fact that Mendici's son was like, yo, I been knew that daddy was in jail.
That poor baby.
First of all, that means y'all not paying attention. All right, so it's like, get out of here with that. And then there's the fact that Yandy is bogus. Like, I just thought she was a little bit more. I thought she was smarter than that. Being that she got has degrees and she started businesses, all this stuff. But when she said, they're saying that Mendici might be in jail. He might be there for like 20 plus years. And I'm like, I think this is really gonna start affecting our family. You think? Mother effer, it been affected your family.
She's wayward right now. She's just hysterical. She's
what are you talking about, Yandy?
She's too emotional to think straight right now.
Yandy be talking.
I'm gonna give her that one.
Yandy be talking Nonsense, man. Even when she called Mendici on the phone, and
she was like, "How am I doing?"
He said, "How you doing?" She was like, "I mean, you know, because it's like we still in a relationship."
And she was like, "You never asked me how I'm doing. That's crazy." Like,
but I need you chicks to realize, like, if your dude's in jail, you're not in a relationship. It's a wrap. What you talking about? You supporting him. You being there for, you know, to be a listening ear to put money on his books, but you're not in a relationship. You could kid yourself into believing that you are if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But you're not. So all that talk about, he's supposed to be asking how you do. Get out of my face. Did you like the pictures I sent you? Did you think I look cute? Yo, you sound like a bird.
Because you definitely
sound like one of them dirty rats out there.
A good dirty rat. Like, he could be in there for 20 years. Like,
and you talking about all this nonsense. See, that's don't go to jail on my watch, dude. First of all, you collect call. What? Who? Anyway, who? You're not my brother. Like, that's not even her husband. But yo, I told him they ain't get married yet. He proposed. They ain't get married yet. You know what I'm saying? But I told my husband, like, dude, don't go to jail. All right, that's your business. Because it was your duty to be here and be a husband and take care of this family and be there for me, providing, protecting me. And if you go to jail, that means you ain't doing your job. Don't expect me to still do mine. Because, mofo, you ain't here to do your job.
She was like, I just don't get it. Like, there's people out here killing people, and they got this man with a family in jail just sitting there. I don't get it.
She's crazy, yo. She's straight bogus.
Obviously, this dude had his hands in some really serious stuff.
Let's stop fronting like you don't know. I mean, because, yeah, she may not have known the details of it, but she knew this dude was involved in something that he ain't had no business being involved in.
He said drug conspiracy.
And if you do things you ain't got no business doing, and you get
that
caught.
Dude was like Tony Montana.
All right? Then it is what it is. Stop fronting it. Don't just because he got a family. You know how many people got families? Mm-hmm. Like, get out of here. And there's people
did Hitler have a family?
And there's people who got families who, you know, the men in their lives choose to do the right thing. You chose this dude who you knew had this you know, shady background or whatever he was doing. So deal with the consequences. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. You either gonna stand there and accept them collect calls, or you gonna be like, homie, deal with your situation. Holla at me when you get home.
Dang.
Because I don't got time for no damn collect calls. No, I don't. Out my face. And you left me here. I got a baby to take care of. Get out my face. Must be crazy. Anyway, so what's next? And then we got Rich, his crazy self. He went and saw Erica. You know he's still feeling Erica. Uh-huh. And Erica crazy. But she told him, like, yo, get rid of little guns. And we already know that that's going to get a little crazy later on.
They showed the scene
between Erica and Peter Guns. But, you know, it's like Peter Guns, he did play himself. Peter
Guns is nasty, yo.
Like, is he worse? He might be worse than Stevie J. Like, I don't even...
he has... Well, Stevie J has kids involved.
He's worse because he's straight mad. Like, nah, because Stevie J wasn't going to do
that. Lying that much.
Yeah, that's the one thing you know. Yeah, Stevie J was pretty upfront with his stuff.
For the most part,
he was trying,
after a while,
he was trying to make them a blended family. He wanted them to all be together. It's in
like he talks around it. Peter Guns is definitely, he's just saying flat out, that's my artist, I'm her manager. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not
I mean, Stevie J, in the perfect world for Stevie J, all three of them would live together. You know, Mimi ain't having that. Jocelyn would probably be like, I mean, if that's what you want, Stevie, we can do that. You know, if Mimi ain't trying that. Mimi be like, are you crazy?
That's what she said.
Are you crazy? But, so that's what was going on with them. And then you got, what's his name? Joe Buddens and Chick.
Tahiri.
First of all, when she was like, yo, we gonna wait for that STD test, they had to get their test.
I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, was it me or did I see it? Was I the only one who saw it on the internet that Tahiri supposedly giving everybody herpes?
Yeah, I remember that. So, I mean, maybe it's not true. Maybe it's not true. And, you know, because, I mean, she was concerned about, maybe they probably just doing that to really throw smoke screens about that.
Exactly.
Or probably to be like, you know, see, it's not true. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that comes out that's not true, but, I mean, I guess she's saying she clean. Them tests, them STDs.
Yeah, she clean other than the herpes. I don't understand. What?
And Joe said he clean. I don't know, because if you was on that narcotic, that crack, I know
Christ was with him.
I know you. Nah, man, I ain't buying that. I know he caught a few things on the way.
They must have been curable.
Whatever. I ain't got time for that. I just could not sleep with no recovering crackhead. That's just not happening. You can't be an ex-crackhead or heroin addict and try to lay down with me. That's just not an option. I'm sorry, because you don't know what type of ish this nigga got into.
Polar bears and polar bears and clothespins, like,
you know what I mean? Like, just to get that hit. What did he do when he got bad? What type of ish did he get into to get that hit? But they look cute though. And they look like they, she looks happy. Yeah. She looks really happy. Did y'all peep that tan line though? When she had the black on, that diamond cut tan line that was going on, I was like, I guess she didn't catch it. She should have put some makeup on that because it looked crazy. But they look really cute though. They look like, she looks happy. But we all know that happiness probably will not last.
Joe ain't ready.
I feel so bad for her.
Joe is not ready.
But even though Tahiry, right? Yeah. Even though she's is she ratchet?
Yeah, of course she's ratchet.
She's ratchet patch. She's a little ratchet patch.
She's trying to get her life together though.
She's not like so disgustingly ratchet that you'd be like, yo.
She's not like raunchy.
Yeah, but she loves him. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell she really, really rides for him.
She does.
And it's just effed up. She just needs to wake up, because there's some man that'll love her with her tan line and all.
9 years?
Yeah. It's been 9 years that they've been separated, like that, since they've gotten back together again. So, hopefully it'll work out, but we already know that Joe. I wonder what happened to the chick though. His ex.
He told her that he had unfinished business with Tahiry.
Joe
and
Buddens.
that she had to step.
Joe Buddens, man. He tried to talk so educational. Yeah, like he's so intellectual. He goes, the thing is, and he be really trying to make Tahiry look like she's going bonkers.
Losing your mind.
He's like, you're really bugging out. No, asshole, you did this, but hey, hopefully it'll work out with them, but we already know.
No, yes, it won't.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much it, wasn't it? With them, yeah, I guess that's it.
Who else was there?
K. Michelle. She made her debut in New York. There wasn't anything big that went down. They just said, basically she trying to get her man. Yeah. She needs somebody to handle her situation downstairs. They already said though that there's not gonna be a lot of K. Michelle on the show.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess she was touring during the filming, but it's whatever. But so far,
Peter Guns is just trash.
Yeah, status report on Love and Hip Hop is just, of course, every status.
And Amina Butterfly, man, she talks like this. She's like, "Hey, baby."
Yeah, I think she's kind of whack, but I guess.
I don't know what that's about. He might have some.
And when she sings,
he might have some little girl fetish or something because that voice that she got.
I feel like she doesn't even sing with purpose.
She said, our business is none of your business, Rich. Our personal business has nothing to do.
Yo, Rich was like he had this look like
he said no. When personal, collides with the business, it does have something to do with.
But when she pulled up that shirt and showed him that tattoo and told him she was his wife. His face was like, whoa, he was done.
That's my name.
Rich looked like he was flabbergasted, bewildered, and befuddled, all of that. He was like done. But yeah, status report.
That's what you said.
Exactly. He couldn't believe it. But status report for Love and Hip Hop first episode, I guess it's mess, but it is turned up. Like, it's a lot of turned up situation because. And who's making it turn up worthy? And the reason why it's turned up is because it's a lot of crazy. But who's making it turn up worthy? Mr. Panky.
Peter Pimpin' in distress. It's gonna all fall down. It's gonna all crash right on top of his face, though.
Yeah, I feel bad for baby mama, but that's what happens when you stick around with that same dude that made you a baby mama. When you stick around with the dude that made you a baby mama, and this dude did not marry you. You stick around with that dude, the only thing that you will get is disrespect. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you chicks don't agree, but real talk, that's exactly what it is. The dudes know, though. The dudes watching this is like, damn, why is she telling everyone this? Pay attention. Okay. Anywho, moving on to Chrissy and Mr. Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Chrissy and Mr. Jones. But let's first talk about the fact that this chick is still not Mrs. Jones. Let's talk about the fact that this show cannot be called Mr. and Mrs. Jones.
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Or Me and Mrs. Jones. That would have been perfect because they could have had that song, Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. She can't even have that. She can't even have that intro. And it's not because Jim Jones is a mother effer. It's not because Jim Jones ain't ish. It's because she's stupid. Okay? Ain't no way in hell. It's got to be Chrissy and Mr. Jones.
That's the name of the show.
Shame. And that title alone is mess.
Mess.
As far as I'm concerned. But anywho, the show is cute. I mean, it's cute. First of all, Chrissy's hair is always.
Oh, yeah. Chrissy's hair is always on point.
Fabulous.
I don't know if it's a perm. I don't know if it's a blowout.
Chrissy, I gotta give her that.
Strands, each strand
Chrissy's
be like.
hair is always.
And that jet black.
Bomb. And I always felt that, even when she was on Love and Hip Hop, I was like, man, this chick's hair, and I got thick hair too, so I was like, yo, that chick's hair be laid, it's
moving,
done. That joint is fly, and I gotta give it to that. Chrissy's cute, she's very pretty. That's why I don't understand. It's like, I don't understand why she's stuck with this dude like this. I mean, yeah, you can love somebody, but if they're not trying to respect you and place you if they're not trying to place you, know your worth, ladies, y'all need to understand, you can't be just sticking with this dude. Love ain't got nothing to do with it. You better pay attention to what Tina said, man. She was speaking that truth. What's love got to do with it? Because at the end of the day, it's about your worth and who you are as a woman. You're going to let this man keep you in this position. You're going to let this man keep you in girlfriend, boo, shorty position for how many years? Get out my face. Y'all better do better. But the bottom line is, the dude, Jim Jones' son, staying with them for the summer.
What's his name? Pootie?
Let's stop fronting like y'all ain't see that Chrissy looked like.
Yeah, she's
what? Chrissy wasn't really feeling it.
She's staying with, wait.
She said, how long is he going to be staying? You know what I'm saying? But also, it's like, we was kind of like looking at her sideways because she keep talking about, this is my first time being a mother. You not this dude's mother.
Yeah, I thought that was real out of pocket and disrespectful.
But this is what happens
when first time, like, actually, like, having to be a mom, being a full-time mom.
First of all,
you're not his mom. He has a mother.
You're not his mother. You're not his stepmother. If you was Jim Jones' wife, then you can speak that way. But dear, you are not his wife. You are his girlfriend. You are his shorty. You his boo thing. Stay in your mother effing lane, because that to me.
Now I would have flipped out if I was a baby mama. Like, excuse me,
dear. Until you get that marriage certificate, don't come over here talking about motherhood, mother anything. But that's what happens. You chicks be playing the role. Y'all start acting like you somebody's wife, and that's why they won't marry you. And you around here looking stupid. And then the crazy thing is, in most cases, then they wind up marrying someone else. Oh my God. Looking dumb. You done wasted your whole life. And even if dude don't marry someone else, my thing is, have some pride about yourself. Okay? I mean, but it's crazy because I always like Chrissy. I just don't like that. I don't like that setup. I mean, but like I said before, she a grown woman. If that's what if you like it, I love it, sweetie. Hey. But I tell you what, not if my hair would be laid and fly like hers, because Chrissy's hair is fly. Ain't no way this dude
Chrissy says fly enough to get a husband.
Okay? What the hell wrong with Jim Jones? She walking around with that fly hair. He don't want to marry her. He don't want to see her walking down that damn aisle with her hair boop, 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 did up. Please. And and of course the women always front. I'm sure Chrissy do a lot of fronting too. Like, no, we just haven't set a date yet. Blah blah. Yeah, whatever. You had to beg that man to marry you practically. And if you got to beg a dude to marry you,
she definitely did.
If you got to beg a dude to marry you. But what did I say? If you check out that Love, Law and Order, Jim Jones effect, what did I say? The other trick is they'll give you a ring to shut you up, and they won't marry you till 20 years later. So you had to wait till you're 30 to get a ring, and then you have to wait till you're 50 to get married. Wake up, ladies.
I just don't get it. What's the big deal? I don't get it.
Get out my face.
Not what's the big deal, but like what?
Yo. Anyway, so The show was cute. Then you had the situation with like Jim Jones and Chrissy. They don't have a lot of craziness going on, but we just thought that was like crazy with her talking about being a mother and like saying that's no, get out of here. You know, because the thing is, you should not be. That's
Jim
when
Jones?
she got it twisted. And Jim Jones is a funny dude.
He play a lot. He
do a lot of playing, but he do a lot of. But he's the one who does that crap too. He do a lot of. Oh, you supposed to be we partners. We supposed to be. No, you're not partners. You won't even marry her.
Exactly.
He should be running to marry her with how she stood next to him, stood by him. Get out my face. So Mama Jones, though, with first of all, that Pumkash thing, I mean...
Pumkash.
It's not a good idea.
Pumkash, son of a woman. She said, but this Pumkash did not mean his... What'd she say?
His
It's something...
craziness. Talking
touche.
about... Yeah,
his Papa Touche. This
Papa Touche.
Pumkash did not mean his Papa Touche.
Talking about, what's his name? Freddy. They had a disagreement last, I guess, season or whatever the case may be.
Freddy's gonna get you.
Freddie really likes
Freddy's coming. He told her to come to the park or whatever to meet him, and he had a picnic table with flowers and champagne
laid out for her,
chasing her around.
And when he picked her up on some real live ish, his hand went under her, like it was like kind of right up in the crack of her egg, like.
And she got a taser running after him, tasing him. I don't know. It looked like some real,
I mean, you could tell he likes her. I mean, it's weird. But young men do like older women. I mean, I'm older than my husband, but I wasn't that much older than him. But yeah.
It's crazy.
He seems to
It's
like
a little
her.
unsettling, but I guess.
What do you think Jim Jones feels about that?
I don't know.
Because I know our brother would lose
I actually didn't even think about that.
Our brother would lose it.
My brother might catch a body off of that one.
If his homie or someone he like, someone he knew was trying to get with our moms, first of all, you violating. Now, if it's somebody she met off of her own, recognizing like somebody like she met at work or something like that, and he happened to be 10, 15 years younger than her, something like that. I mean, I would be like, my mom's a pimp. Yeah, cool, girl. But, my brother, he's still going to feel some type of way because he's going to be like, who is this young dude? You see her yarning over here? But, the thing is, if it's somebody we know, that's, that dude's going to get body slammed. That's, body slammed. He's getting body slammed. Ain't no way that he would be able to come around and be like, oh, your mom's not, because you violating us.
He's just trying to get in that Pumkash. old Pumkash need love too, just like the young Pumkash.
That is how Mama Jones.
Okay.
Okay. So status report on Chrissy and Mr. Jones. I mean, I guess it was a turn up. I mean, it's cool. It's cute.
Little boy's cute.
Yeah. Their show is cute. It's very, you could tell they took a turn. It's more family oriented and stuff like that. But it's just
Jim Jones was trying to put all his work off on his son though.
Yeah,
that was kind of ratchet.
He's ratchet for that.
He's talking about, if you see the stuff you gotta do to make sure to keep Chrissy happy.
Jim Jones gets a status report of mess for that.
He said, if there's a light bulb that's blown out, you need to fix it.
He sure did that. So his status report changed. Jim Jones,
little boy's 10 years old.
Jim Jones alone gets a status report of mess for doing that to his son. And then
when he had Chrissy waking up to wake up the little boy in the camp or whatever, and she's talking about, Jim, you gotta wake him up, wake up, and he's talking about stop.
Yo, Chrissy crazy because I wouldn't have got up at all.
And then he over there like the next day, I think he's pretending like he's sleeping. Talking about, and she.
But let's talk about that. The fact that Chrissy was like, I'm not gonna be waking up every day, whatever. And some would say, oh, she ain't ready for wifely duties. But bottom line is she's not the wife. And that's not his kid. That's not her kid. That's not her stepson. So it's one of those things of if I was her, no, I wouldn't be like whatever either.
I'm sorry, even if that was her kid, why we all can't wake up? You over here sleeping in, I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't think so. I'll get up to wake him up, but you need to get up to make my coffee.